Weinstein here back with another live stream. And tonight we're covering the 2026 NBA Draft Round 1. And tonight it starts here. The Sixers got the 2022nd overall pick. And we'll see what the Sixers are going to get tonight in the NBA Draft. So, it all starts here tonight. And, whoever Nick Nurse and Mike McGinsey picks tonight is going to be part of the Sixers organization. Here go Adam Silver. Really, Adam Silver, man. You're the one who wanted to do the whole give it a jab and do the whole other shit you did. So, still gonna hold you accountable for that one because, yeah, so they have like the draft thing down here. Like, who goes and all this stuff on the clock kind of thing. So, we'll get everything set up here. And also, you can watch the NBA draft on ABC and on ESPN. So, if so that kind of thing. So, yeah, so it should be a good one tonight, y'all. So, whole good stuff right there. So, and the draft starts right now, and the Washington Wizards are on the clock. So the Washington Wizards got the first overall pick, and the Washington Wizards are on the clock. Who's going to become part of the Washington Wizards organization? The Washington Wizards do have Trae Young because they got him when they did trade with the Hawks. So whoever comes to be part of the Washington Wizards will be good for the organization and everything. That'll be real nice and stuff. So and I'm doing good. Thank you for the compliment, but like the only thing I think I know is so thank you for complimenting my eyes though, because a lot of people don't say that. So you know, so take the compliments, y'all. Just don't try to be a flirty situation where you lean into one to be with me and stuff because I'm already taken. So just letting you know for that one. And just don't ask me out, guys, because I'm already taken. I have a whole relationship, so I'm just letting you know that. So we can be friends and stuff, but we can't be. That's all we can be as friends online. We can't be nothing more than that. So yeah, so my honey, just let you know I'm already taken. I'm in a relationship. I have a wonderful and beautiful girlfriend, which I'm definitely gonna show you the picture of her. So she, by the way, so no pun intended, no judgment. So yeah, so pun intended. So this is my girlfriend Naomi right here. So I'm just letting you know that's my girlfriend right here. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna say. I can't say what she is because I'm not use the word, but I'm just gonna say that my girlfriend Naomi and me are both part of the LGBT community, so I'm just letting you know that. She's a T in the LGBT community, so if you know what that stands what the T in LGBT stands for, then you know. But I ain't gonna really say the word, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And we both are the because we're both the L in the LGBT community, if you know what that stands for. And we're living in with lesbians, and she's also the other one in the other team that starts with a T. I'm not gonna say the whole thing for that one, but if you know, you know. And there you go. So I'm just gonna leave it like that. So that one thing. So yeah. What's up, Sam? What's up, Wednesday? So, and the pick is in with the first overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft. The Washington Wizards select AJ DeVinson, a forward from BYU. Hey, that's not a bad pick for the Washington Wizards, though. They got somebody really good on that one. Hey, shout out to that one. It's draft night, yo, in the NBA. So, see, Wednesday, you gotta I tell you, so you gotta be here because when we do get to the pick for the Pistons at 21, you got to hear what they're going to give because you don't want to miss out on them. You thought it was going to, you really thought it was going to be, was he missing out on people you really thought? It's okay, Sam, that you missed yesterday's stream. It's okay. All right, y'all. The Utah Jazz are up next, and the Utah Jazz are up next, and the Utah Jazz are on the clock. Do you mean to say? Do you mean to say? Do you mean to say Wednesday that you're heartbroken? You said so. I'm here broken, yo. You meant to say heartbroken, right? Cause you saying here broken. So you saying here broken, which you know? Would you? Do you mean heartbroken, Wednesday? Is that what you mean? Cause you said here broken, yo. And Wednesday? Why are you heartbroken, Wednesday? What happened? Wednesday? What happened? Did you and your girl broke up or something? Cause you know. So my favorite team wins a national championship, and the coach left yesterday to go to the Dallas Mavericks. Even for the NFL, even the NBA. Wow, that is kind of setting. And Simpson, oh good, thanks, you about the storm. Oh, yesterday it was raining in Philadelphia, so we had like a storm yesterday. It wasn't like a thunderstorm. We had pouring that rain yesterday. At first it rained around 2 and then it came back and rained around later on and then it rained like the night. So we had like it rained for like it was one rain. It was raining hard yesterday around 2 and then let the day over. Then it went down, it started raining more, then it stopped for a minute, then it came back and rained again. I was like, damn. It was raining hard yesterday, man. It was flooding in Philadelphia. It was flooding and stuff. Things were just going in there. It was just bad. Yeah, it was. Yeah, because, yeah. Oh, what's that? I didn't know you live in a trailer, though. What's that? You never said to me and Star Wars and Sim that you live in a trailer. What's that? We didn't know that. You never told us that. But you live in a trailer, though. You think so? You think so, Wednesdays? Let's see if you're right. And the Utah Jazz pick is in. I know you live in Indiana, Wednesdays, but I know you live in a trailer, so yeah, So you from Indiana, but say you live in a trailer, so that's one of those things we did not know. So Snatch was shaking but not stirring. Okay, so some trying to make a joke when it says something. He said snatch. You what? Snatch was shaking but not stirring. Okay, if you ever seen 8 Miles, that was when my house was going. I seen the movie 8 Miles with Eminem. Yeah, I seen that movie. Yeah. Oh, okay, because that's like the trailer parks and stuff. So, okay. You said Jimmy Peterson? They showing Jimmy Peterson on the screen right now on ESPN, thinking that he's gonna go next. Well, see if you're right, Winston, because if you wrong this time, uh, it's supposed to be a joke, Winston. You're supposed to get the joke. You know how somebody say, when say, I want my drink shaking but not stirring kind of thing. It's a joke thing. It's like that, it's like it's like they, somebody saying they like their drink shaking but not stirring. Yeah, so you didn't get the joke Wednesday. You didn't get the joke at all. So you didn't get some jokes. So you didn't get it. So you just joke, man. And then he said from James Bond 007. It's funny. That's a statement from the James Bond movie. It Wednesday. If you wouldn't know, if you never seen the James Bond movie, you heard that saying before, then you didn't get it. Then you didn't get it. Then no, but you could have been stirred up in a nasty tornado. So y'all, with the second overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Jalen Peterson, a guard from Kansas University. What's that? You were right. You were right. You said Darian Peterson was gonna go second. You were right on that one. Dang, what's that was right on that one. And so Darian Peterson got selected number 2 overall and going to the Utah Jazz. It came even from Kansas University, man. I know. I was saying you're gonna be wrong on that one. I was like, cause you guessed that one, so I was thinking that you gonna be. I was saying like, okay, hope Winston is correct, and then you were correct. So that's a good pick for the Utah Jazz, though. You wouldn't say it's getting tired of being right all the time. Winston, you always try to be right all the time for everything, for certain things. You just joking on that one? Well, you want to say you say it gets tired of being right all the time, but then now you saying it's starting to be right all the time, but then all right, y'all. The Memphis Grizzlies are up next, and the Memphis Grizzlies are up next, and the Memphis Grizzlies are on the clock. So who's going to Memphis, Tennessee, to play on the Memphis Grizzlies? It's gonna be very interesting. Grizzlies, yeah. That's how I know you. Yeah, the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm not saying the Memphis Grizzlies are a bad NBA team. I'm not gonna say that because me. 'Cause I know the Memphis Grizzlies had that whole John Moran situation going on, what he did off the court kind of stuff, and it kind of messed up him playing on the court. And right now, the Grizzlies are trying to trade John Moran, and the Memphis Grizzlies are trying to trade John Moran right now. And I was watching Kevin Hoots on TikTok, and he was saying like no teams want John Moran, not the not the Pelicans, not the not the not the Sacramento Kings. Like the Sacramento Kings and in New York and the New Orleans and the Kings and the Pelicans don't want John Moran, and I'm like, damn, because they worried about his old court stuff, the old court incident he did, the stuff he did off the court. Yeah, they don't even want him because of that. But if you look at what how John played on the court, like that should matter because what he did off the court was terrible, and I diminished his name. And then John wants to go to a new team and start over and get his name back out there because at the end of the day, John was a good player on the court, so his game is really good. Just because he did some stupid stuff off the court that got him in trouble, yeah. People look at that and it's like, nah, I don't want to go with that guy. Yeah, since yeah, what's his name? You don't like John Moran. He went to yeah. Well, not only he did that, then he had to do something. Then also the second thing happened is John Moran did something stupid with a weapon, and he was streaming. He had the weapon shown in the live stream he did, and all that kind of stuff. So but those Star Wars, I know the Phillies are looking man. I know. All right, y'all. The Memphis Grizzlies pick is in. Not only not yeah. Yeah, the gun situation, yeah. And also too, guys, not only that too, guys, James Harden, right? James Harden got in trouble in the offseason too. Because James Harden, who plays on the Cavaliers, got arrested and everything. And he James Harden got arrested and stuff like that and just for some dumb stuff too. If you ever heard about the whole James Harden getting arrested situation. But James Harden got buried out and everything. Then didn't go to jail. But still, James Harden did something stupid that got him arrested and everything. But that situation done no win. But still, it's kind of bad though. But that one, that and that's bad in itself. So that's one thing which is kind of like terrible in itself. But if y'all know. Oh, look at that, y'all. Bryson started. They said right to the Phillies tailgate said that Bryson started scoring on a run and so is the ground now. Now it's 5-3, y'all. The Phillies are coming back. The Phillies got 3 runs right now. They trying to catch up to the Nationals right now. They trying to catch up. Yeah, John Moran had the whole gun situation going on. Yeah. Yeah, I know Star Wars. You were in the stream yesterday. I know you were. You were in the stream yesterday. I remember that. Just Slim wasn't in the stream last night, though. Stream, yeah, because Slim didn't come to the stream last night, so yeah, this year they're not doing those stage interviews like for the NBA draft this year. They're not doing that, which is kind of sad. They ain't doing that no more. So that's terrible. They ain't even doing that anymore. They switching things up now. Oh yeah, and also Castro was out tonight for the first game with a back torn so All right, guys, with the third overall pick in the 2026 and with the third overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Cameron Boozer, a forward from Duke University. Wow, I can't believe that that the Memphis Grizzlies would go with a player from Duke University, man. The same university that Chad McCain went to. Hey. And we know. Yeah, this is a Sixer head. So, I was with a Sixer every time. The Sixers, whenever they do the NBA draft and also during the Sixer season, too. So, I had two different Sixer hats, too. But I'll be wearing this hat again in October. So, and then when the Sixers are playing, so again, so I'll be wearing this hat. So, you'll be seeing it again. So, I know Winston, that's a shot right there. Because I tell you, man, players come out of Duke University are really good. Think about that. Jim Kane who came out of who played at Duke University. Came got drafted last year by the Sixers. And look how he turned out. First year he went on. On the second year could have did well with us, and then we traded him to the Thunder, and now he's balling in Oklahoma and doing great over there. So all through the season, all the way to the playoffs and stuff. So you know, I mean the Grizzlies got somebody good. Here you go. I'm not a dog on Will. I'm not a dog. I'm a woman, not a dog. Don't call me a dog, okay? All right, guys. The Chicago Bulls are up next, and the Chicago Bulls are on the clock. Who's gonna go to Chicago and play for the Bulls? the team that Michael Jordan played on 25 years ago, and first played on the Bulls 25 years ago. Then Michael Jordan came back and played for the Bulls and came back into the league, and then retired from the NBA after that. And now Michael Jordan is the owner of the Charlotte Hornets, who ain't that great of a team. The Charlotte Hornets ain't that great, so but Michael Jordan's a legend in Chicago. So anybody who if you're a Bulls fan and you don't know who Michael Jordan is, that's a problem right there because then he's a legend in Chicago. So then and not on top of that, Michael Jordan played for North Carolina. Played for the University of North Carolina. So if you don't know, played for NC North Carolina. That's a great college, and he played in the NBA. So just letting you know the information about the rules if y'all didn't know that. So just letting you know the information if you did not know. Now it is, and I watched the Sports Fairies guide. I watched the Sports Fairy, and this is Josh from the Sports Fairies' favorite team of all time. He loves Chicago Bulls. So that kind of one thing for the one thing. Yeah, Michael Jordan is the owner of the Charlotte Hornets now. He's the owner of that team. So I just want to let y'all know that that's some information right there if you did not know. Because the only reason why I'm saying that because if you know, you know. They're coming to draft too. I figured Josh's team would be up next because he's excited about that because his team's up next. Straight up like that, and they coming to draft anyways. I just hope that the Golden State Warriors get somebody stupid because I don't like Roach Entertainment. So just let you know that. Sorry, I gotta be hating on it. Can't stand the Warriors. Yeah, I don't like the Golden State Warriors. I don't like the Lakers because I got a TikTok friend who's a Lakers fan. I mean, so there's no reason for that. Oh, the Chicago Bulls pick is in, yo. The Chicago Bulls pick is in. The Chicago Bulls pick is in. So this is gonna be interesting. It's only round one. But did y'all hear did y'all hear about the Miami Heat and Milwaukee Bucks trade? So what happened was last night, right? It was checking the X and everything, and the Miami Heat did a trade with the Milwaukee Bucks. So the Milwaukee Bucks traded Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis to the Miami Heat, right? Right. So for the big spots and everything. And what the Milwaukee Bucks got in return is Jaquan Jr., Kenson Hudson, Tyler Hero, and and all that stuff for some first 3 round, first like third round swaps, pick swaps and stuff and everything like that. There, kind of stuff like that. So with the fourth overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Caleb Wilson, a forward from North Carolina. Hey, he going to the Bulls. Johnson's supposed to be happy as hell for that pick. Yeah, man. Yes, yeah, he had to feel myself, he's got, so that's not a bad pick for the Wolves, though. I think they will get anybody else, but All right, y'all. So we here we go, y'all. 4 picks in, and now we're gonna pick number 5, y'all. So the Los Angeles, so the LA Clippers are up next, guys. The LA Clippers are up next, and the LA Clippers are on the clock. The Clippers are up next, so the LA Clippers are on the clock. So if you're a Clipper fan, this is who you want to get. So Clipper fans, if you're watching the stream, you want to know what you're gonna get next. Here we go. The Clippers up next, y'all. Pick number 5, y'all. So he said UNC, University of North Carolina. So this guy went to the same university that Michael Jordan went to. So that's kind of like the doing. So if you know, you know. So now this is gonna be interesting. I wonder what the Clippers gonna get. The Clippers on the clock. So yeah, we picked this. Well, the Warriors don't pick till 11. So the Warriors got a long time to wait for that. The Warriors fans, you gotta wait to pick 11. So y'all still got time. So yeah. But I'm just scared about the Heat picking at number 13 because they just got Giannis they got Giannis and Vice last night. So who wants to that damn team? And they gave half the roster up for those two. Get Giannis anyway. So I mean, whoever the Heat draft is gonna be gonna play alongside Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis and stuff. So that's gonna be interesting because that's gonna be interesting. Damn camera guy, get your big giant camera all in the shot though. Hold on camera. Like how they glitz out the Jeff hats now on the logos and stuff, and then on the little side things, they add those. That's cool. That's the new Jeff hats. That's dope. He's the first North Carolina player selected in the lottery since 2019. This is interesting right here because I'm just excited to cover the MLB draft because the MLB draft is gonna be an interesting one because since Villanova is hosting the All Star Weekend, they're also hosting the draft as well. So the MLB, so that's gonna be interesting because you know how that's gonna go down. That's gonna be a night. That's gonna be an interesting day because Clipper fans are watching the Interdome. They watching and know who they gonna get. And I already know for like the Spurs fans are gonna be watching at their arena too, getting excited. They got excited in the draft last year when the Spurs drafted Victor Wembanyama. The whole Spurs nation went crazy. They got their guy, and I know they're gonna do it again because they're gonna be excited for them. They're gonna be excited for them because I don't think the Spurs don't pick in this draft. The Spurs picking round 2. So, the Spurs picking round 2. So, yeah, Spurs fans are going to go nuts tomorrow night. So, yeah, yeah, so it's going to be interesting. So, yeah, so, I mean, he can go somewhere. I know Hawks fans are going to know what they're going to get at pick number 8. So, so I hope the Hawks fans get somebody stupid because the Hawks fans always coming for the damn Sixers every year. Like, they always going to think they're better than us, which they're not. So, there's Eric Pip Jr. Oh yeah, his dad must be there's Eric Pip Senior, so he's a junior, so he gotta look like he tired and shit, cause he got the money in his eyes, man. You look like you tired, man. Yeah, that's a voice shot like that, you know. Oh, the Clippers pick is in. The Clippers pick is in. with the fifth overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the LA Clippers select Keaton Wagler, a guard from Illinois. Hey, you going to LA, man? You going to LA, man? You going to Inglewood, California, man? Playing at the Astrodome of the home of the LA Clippers, man. You going all the way to Cali, man? You going to Inglewood, California, man? Yeah, you got to play at the Astrodome, Clippers, man. You ain't playing in LA like Los Angeles, no. You playing in Inglewood, California, man. So you got to see the Astrodome the first time, see the whole arena and stuff. You got to see how that place looks like, cause that place is new. Mm-hmm. That's not a bad pick for the Clippers, man. Clippers got a good one right there. Ladies and gentlemen, LeBron James' second son, Bryce James, is in the draft. Hello, hello. Please he not get drafted to the Lakers. Why? Because if you're on the same team with his dad and his brother Bonnie, another James coming to the yeah. Yeah. Mm. No freaking way. I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say it again, you. Mm-hmm. This one which I know. Okay, with the sixth overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Brooklyn Nets select Michael Brown Jr., a guard from Louisville. With Michael Brown Jr., you're gonna be playing in this arena right there, the Barclays Center, so you don't have to go far because this is gonna be your home right here. So you just got drafted at the same place where the Nets are gonna be playing at, so you don't have to go far. So you staying in New York, so you staying in Brooklyn, so you only have to leave New York, so. Mm, I know, right? Uh, Michael Brown Jr. It's Mikel, not Michael, Michael. So yeah, number 15. Yep. All right, guys. So coming up next, so Sacramento Kings are on the clock and pick number 7 over pick. So wonder who the Kings are going to get. Because our whole organization, the Kings, are just terrible. But guess who's also in the draft, guys? LeBron James' younger son is in the just declared for the NBA draft. Bryce James, and we know what happened last year, y'all. Ronnie James went into the NBA draft and got drafted by the damn Lakers and shit. And we know how that happened. That was the same draft night. That was for like I think it was Jeremy King. It was Dan Boner and then Ronnie James. Now the other James brother is gonna be in is in the draft. I just saw on when I went to Facebook and they showed that they had that Bonnie James, that Bryce James, the Bonnie James second son, youngest son, is wearing is wearing a 100K custom piece suit tonight. So I don't know where Bryce James gonna go, but damn, he gonna be in the same league with his dad and his brother. So you know, it's really interesting. Whatever team gets Bryce James, they get a James King. Like you know, you know that song. But like Bryce James said, he wants to make his own. He want to make it. He want to have his own. He want to create his own legacy in the NBA. He want to follow what his dad's doing, and everything. Cause he don't want to. I know his dad is a legend in the league, and I get it. And Bonnie James trying to make his own legacy too, because he's already on the Lakers. But still, like, I mean, if Bryce James gets drafted to a team that's not LA, that's good. That's be good. The way he be followed from his dad and his brother, so it would kind of good for him. So that's gonna be good. But we'll see. I know the Lakers take Bryce James. That would just make everybody feel like, damn, they're on Bryce James gonna be on the same team with his dad and his brother Barney. So that's gonna be just like, damn. Yeah, nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Man, okay. Just got out of the class, but I've been trying to do more jobs than you do. Really, what's next? What you trying to do? Niggas want to take Bryce James. I know, right? Yeah. And then also, LeBron James got another kid. Well, no, LeBron James got 3 kids. He got Bronny James, who's the older one. Bryce James is the younger one. And then and also Bryce James, and also LeBron James got a daughter too named Zuri with James, but she don't do sports or nothing. So Zuri James, her 2 brothers, Bonnie and Bryce, they play basketball, but Zuri doesn't do that. So she's not like she don't do that kind of stuff. So yeah, so she's not like that. She ain't into that. So yeah, so that kind of whole thing. So now don't be talking about Bryce James's mom like that. She's married to LeBron James. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. But don't be talking about people's moms like that. They're married and stuff. Don't be doing that. Right, the pick is in for the Sacramento Kings with the seventh overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft. The Sacramento Kings select Darius A. Cuff Jr., a guard from Kansas. All right, that's not a bad pick for the Kings. They got Darius A. Cuff Jr. Okay, nice. That's not bad for the Kings, though. I know. His name is Darius A. Cuff Jr. Yeah, so that's the name. Yeah, yeah. So that's the name of the guy. If you don't know, yeah. So the name of the person is Darius A. Cuff Jr. Yeah, he went to the University of Kansas. Yeah, come on, fix to go, guys. So yeah, so Darius A. Cuff Jr. went to University of Kansas. Yeah, so and then the McKee Brown Jr. person went to Louisville. So you know, I mean, well, it's not my bad. Not Kansas. I mean, Arkansas. Yeah, my bad. Thank you, much. That's because me Arkansas. My bad. I'm reading off the TV, so I'm getting it kind of wrong. Damn it. Yeah, Arkansas. Yeah, so thanks for kind of cause I don't know why I keep saying Kansas. My God, I didn't see the AR there. So yeah, Arkansas. Oh, really? Well, here we go, The Atlanta Hawks on the clock. The Atlanta Hawks, yeah, the Atlanta Hawks are on the clock, and the Atlanta Hawks are up next, and the Atlanta Hawks are on the clock. I wonder who's gonna become a Hawks player tonight and go to Atlanta, Georgia. Mm-hmm. Cause after the Atlanta Hawks traded away on Trae Young to the Wizards, they need somebody over there. You know. So what I'm gonna say to you Wednesday, some of these women already got their husbands with them. If you're watching some of the players with their fans up there, the fans are married and stuff, so and they got and then they got so don't be trying to hit on people's moms and stuff when you watching on your TV and stuff because they got their husbands right next to them. So don't even try to do that. Mm-mm. Literally, don't even try to do that. Yeah, and half of these people don't know you like that Wednesday. So you don't stop hitting on people that don't even know you. Stop hitting on people that will never meet a day in your life anyway. They don't even know you. Number one, they're not even in the same city as you. They don't even know you. So you don't do that. They don't even know you. They don't even know you. They don't even know what your name is or anything. So that's the whole thing. They don't know you like that. You don't know if people are married or not married. So you don't know that. You gotta look people's names up to know that. You can't say that because you can't say that because you don't know that. You can't say that kind of stuff Wednesday. You can't say that. You can't say that. Yeah, because you can't say that. That you can't say that because you don't even know that if what you're saying is true because you don't even know that's true or not. You can't say that because Because half of the players that are in this draft, their parents are married. They're not. There's no. They don't have that situation right there. None of them are like that. No. No. So then. So don't even say them. Yeah. Cause don't even say that. Then. So that's when and the Hawks pick is in. Yeah. All right. So. Yeah, because you can't say that, somebody got don't use the whole baby daddy, mommy, dad, baby daddy alone kind of thing, because that's not true. Because I have them don't have that situation like they have them are married. Because if they got the wedding rings on, they married. So that's how you would know. But you know that. So and having the women who the sons are in the draft, they actually they had kids because they want to be parents. It's not like they just want to, just like they don't. You shouldn't say that kind of thing. So I'm just saying everyone what's next because you just said that one person there, like you don't know somebody's situation. You can't be saying that's a baby daddy situation when you don't even you don't even know the person like that. You're gonna say that and say that I mean that's not even true information because you can't say that unless you can move on there because you can't say that. Yeah, so I'm not saying this to be mean, but people you just can't say that somebody had that somebody that's not the husband or not, you don't know them. Yeah, so just letting you know for that situation for that reason, and you can't just be guessing and saying, oh, somebody is, they have a situation going on that you don't even like. You can't say that they have that. So that's just for you. What's next? Be careful what you say because yeah, the score for the Phillies game what's next is 5-3. The Phillies are gonna lose anyway. They're in the eighth inning, so they're not gonna win. The Phillies are not gonna win anyway. So yeah, the Phillies not gonna win anyway. Wins next. It's 5-3, so the Phillies not gonna win the game anyway. So I'm just letting you know that. So that's just when you know that they're not gonna win that game anyway. So and with the eighth overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kingston Flanagan, a guard from the University of Houston. Yeah, I know you don't like Dallas Mavericks on the beginning. Well, now we got the Dallas Mavericks coming next, so we gotta see how they. I know we say don't like the Dallas Mavericks because the whole thing where they took the coach. I understand. Yeah, yeah, I don't know what Dallas Mavericks either myself. So don't even have one. So Yeah, so I'm just looking at Seth Montana, the YouTube that I watch. He's doing an NBA draft party on Twitch because his Knicks won the NBA finals, so he want to see what they're gonna get in the draft and stuff. Cause yeah, cause wait, damn, it's 65. Really? Let me check that. Let me check that, please. Yeah, but the Sixers, the Phillies gonna win the game. I take back what I said. They were gonna lose the game in 65. So I was wrong. All right, the Dallas Mavericks pick is in. Oh, there go there, Dusty May. They got from Michigan who now is the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks, and I know Winstack is mad as hell for this one. Winstak, right now they're talking about the coach that left that college basketball team, and now is the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks that replaced Jason Kidd. Yeah, no, you mad about that? Mm, yeah, I know you mad about that. All right, hope the Mavericks get somebody stupid because he really got Cooper by covering the West Coast team. Damn. They need playmaker, they need stretch forwards. Damn. Why you going from a college level coach to an NBA level coach? That's a jump forward. All right, here we go with the with the ninth overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft. The Dallas Mavericks select Moise Johnson Jr., a forward from Michigan, from the university that you watch, the team that you watch from University. Moise, I can't believe that the same head coach that had Moise Johnson Jr. on his team when he was the head coach of the Michigan of the team from Michigan, and now he's going to go now he's going to be coached by his same team, the same head coach. How is that? How is that possible? Like Mosey Johnson Jr., your coach Dusty Ray just got signed by the Mavericks, and now you're gonna coach by the same guy who coached you in college. The same guy. How? What? Yeah, that's what they're saying. You coach by the same person. He taught you everything you need to know in college. Now you're gonna be your head coach for the NBA. Same person. The same person. Like yo, and Dusty May is so happy that one of his college players is now going to be coach. Now he's now going to you're going to see him again because now he's his head coach. Wow, Moosey Johnson Jr. got drafted to the Dallas Mavericks, and but got to be coached by his college his college coach just got signed as the head coach for the Mavericks. So he already got a relationship with Dusty May. So because the other Mavericks players don't know Dusty May, and Moosey Jr. Johnson Jr. knows this man. So that's a turnaround of thing. So this is a turnaround effect right now. Yeah, so that's a tournament thing that never usually happen. Somebody get drafted the same team that the college coaches got hired by. That never usually happens. That never happens. So that's a first. So I said, this is like, one of those situations like, what if Dusty made the choice to get this guy because he know him. Probably he probably didn't. It was like, get this guy. I know him. I know him. I don't know he went before he but the connection with Dusty May probably got it done. All right, y'all. The Milwaukee Bucks are up next, y'all. The Milwaukee Bucks are up next, and the Milwaukee Bucks are on the clock, y'all. Like, that right there says everything right there. The fact that that usually never happen. Like, it's like, usually when you get drafted to an NBA team, your college coach is not the head coach of the NBA team. But now that it is, it's like you already know Dusty May, so it's kind of like the parents know Dusty May because they taught their son everything he needs to know when he played for the University of Michigan and everything. So it's like now on the NBA level, he already know how the man plays. Ain't no different there. So that's all you. What you talking about? Oh, he said, what you saying? What you saying? He said, if I would have seen that HM, it would have been over. So, what does HM even stand for? You mean? What does HM even stand for? Which that, 'cause I don't really know what it stands for. So, oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, the Milwaukee Bucks gonna need somebody because they just lost two of their best players, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis anyway. So, they just traded away Giannis Antetokounmpo and Bobby Portis. So, you know, they do got Giannis' other brothers still in the Bucks though. Yeah, the Bucks are up next, y'all. The Milwaukee Bucks. Yeah, I ain't talking about them. No, no, no. I think I know who that agent is. I gotta look familiar. Anybody who got Adele's husband, I mean boyfriend as their agent, yeah, run real fast. Cause that man's gonna make you couldn't look bad for the NBA. All right. Yeah, this is gonna be a whole wait. The trade report. Oh, okay, not doing the same. Okay, the Milwaukee Bucks pick is in, guys. The Milwaukee Bucks pick is in. Bucks, y'all already traded away Giannis and all that shit. Y'all did that and invite Portis on. And we just got some other players you got from the Heat that could help y'all. So I'm gonna say for the Bucks is make Tyler Hero start the game. Make it be a start me in the starting five or something. You know. With the 10th overall pick and the 2026 NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Braden Burns, a guard from the University of Arizona. Wow. And both his parents, and both of Braden's parents played at Cal St. Louis. So his parents played in college basketball, so they know their son. So, yo, Braden Burns is going to the Bucks. He going to Milwaukee. Yeah. All right. And here comes the team I don't like that's coming up next. The freaking Golden State Warriors. Yeah, don't. So the Golden State Warriors are up next, and the Golden State Warriors are on the clock. What you see? Hope you get somebody stupid as hell because yeah, 'cause you don't even know Seth Curry ain't gonna play with y'all next season. Now you know. Well, this is interesting right here. But I mean, if Seth Curry plays next season, that'll be good. That's true. Let's focus on the draft now, yo. Let's focus on the draft right now. The Golden State Warriors are on the clock, so the Warriors gotta pick somebody good because it's their time to pick right because Warrior fans are watching and San Francisco they watching. Oh man, yeah, once the draft was fast, well, they gotta do all the interviews with the players that they get drafted and stuff. So and Stacey, if you look at my head, this is a Sixer hand, so it's a draft tonight. So I don't always pick right because Warrior fans not gonna be happy with the pick if it's not something they like. Mm-hmm. And then, because whoever gets picked, they're gonna have Steve Kerr as the head coach. Because Steve Kerr gotta decide with the Warriors back to be the head coach. So you know that's one thing. It's never again. Where's draft? Look at this. Oh my god. They just nervous they get somebody good because they know they is just like Jackson is still there. We're trying to shop down the level of a pig. They don't want to get dressed. They don't want to. They want that pig. They want to get it to somebody. And then the center. We probably know the center. The six is about there. But then Vaughn ain't do good for us. We know how that went. Terrible. Oh, the Golden State Warriors pick is in. Oh my god. Golden State Warriors pick is in. It's about to get real interesting. I'm nervous for the Warriors fans right now. Because, it's six man then. They, it's okay, so the Phillies got two more games in DC and they got tomorrow and Thursday, so so all right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. With the 11 overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors select Jackson Langerberg, a forward from Michigan. Oh, damn. Well, there you go. There you go. That guy off the board. Damn. Sick of shit. Damn. Damn. Damn it, you Warriors. Damn it, you Warriors. You got Luxembourg. Damn it, you Warriors. Damn it. You got Jackson with Michigan going to LA. Going to San Francisco, man. He going to San Francisco. Going to play the same team with goddamn Stephen Curry and shit. Steve Curry and everything. Yeah. He's good, though. Jackson Ward, yeah, he's good. He was the Big Ten Player of the Year from 2025, 2026. Yeah, he's good. He cried. He was crying because he got well. Mama, like, damn. I must be Jamaica. You know. Hell, wait, one of your Michigan players going to a different team. I know, like Dusty man, like, damn, why couldn't the Mavericks got him too? Yeah, well, if you having your Michigan players going to the Warriors, so you should be happy for the guys, but at least you taught them everything new. Well, I don't know too much about draft picks too much. I don't really know too much. I don't watch college basketball, so I really don't know. So only Winston that's watch college basketball, so I don't really know too much. So the Thunder up next. The team that Jay McCain is on. Oh, the Thunder up next, man. The team that was just in the playoffs. And whoever gets drafted, the Thunder going to play alongside. And Shane Gillis Alexander, Jalen Williams, Jerry McCain, the whole the whole 9 yards on that. So that's gonna be interesting. So Oh yeah, the Phillies about to lose 8-6. Wait, Marsh just went yard. Brandon Marsh just went yard. Tied the game 8-8. Damn, 2-1 home run. The first game ain't over, y'all. It's 8-8, y'all. Yo, March just made his own. Now they need to do because whatever Vice Hopper said to him yesterday worked, and now March just went yard in his own. Like, hello. Now all they need to do is the Phillies need to walk it off or something just to end the game, just so that way they can they need to get one more run, take the lead, let the Nationals go into the bottom of the ninth, get 3 outs on them behinds, and then win the game. Because right now they're looking good right now. All right, they're going. Yeah, the okay. See the Oklahoma City Thunder on the clock, and the pick is in for the Thunder. So I wonder what the Thunder's gonna get. Because right now they need something. I think the Phillies gonna lose their game, and they just moving. They This is where that Warriors man. She's gonna go Warriors fan because of son him. Probably gonna go to. I don't know if she's gonna go to every Warriors game since it's in play. Let's get the Giants at the Jazz point because I know we ain't close to Sixers pick yet. We ain't there yet. It's 22. It's mad the Warriors got Yak, so damn. Still mad about that. Yeah, Yak. There you go. That's gonna just hurt. That hurts right there. I hope Six get somebody good because, All right, here we go. With the 12th overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select a day a day Maria, a center from the University of Michigan. I know Dusty May was like that, but one of my other Michigan players going to a different team. Yeah. Dusty May like another one. He's mad again. He's mad again. Dusty May get mad because another one of his players not going to the Mavericks. He's mad as hell. He's mad as hell. Like, yo, like, come on, man. What happening, man? Why you got you mad, though? No, they're not the Sonics. Where you getting the Sonics from anyway, Slim? Where you getting the Sonics from? And then where you getting that from? Yeah. That's even made me mad because that's two of his players that he coached when they were in college for the University of Michigan. So he saw that another one of his friend teammates, one of his players that he coached in college was on a different team. So he was kind of like, but Jackson went to the Warriors, and then David is going to the Thunder. So he kind of like, damn, that's why Just he getting mad as hell. He getting mad every time because his players, he getting mad. I just hope I'm crossing my fingers right now, yo. I'm crossing my fingers on this one. And you know why? Because I hope that LeBron James son falls to the damn Sixers. Because if we get him, the whole league's gonna lose their minds and be like, you got one of the best players who's a son to the greatest NBA player, the greatest scoring champion of all time, LeBron James. Like, if we get LeBron James, the whole league's gonna lose their shit. Because they're gonna be like, you just got one of the best. You just got the son of one of the best NBA players of all time. Like that would be amazing if that happened because that would be nice. And then everybody gonna look at the Sixers like, damn, yeah. But I'm not saying that would happen. But if it does, that would just change everything. Like, yeah. Then look at that, and be like, yeah, that's gonna be a whole different situation. Because then we like, well, I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but if it does, you know. Now the Heat are up next. The Miami Heat is on the clock, yo. The Miami Heat is up next now. Miami Heat on the clock. Who's gonna go to Miami and play for the Heat, yo? The Heat just got Giannis and Mike Porter, so who else gonna join that team? Cause man. It's 11-8. All the Phillies win this game. It's over for the Nationals. It's over. Well, no, actually, no, the Phillies gonna win this game anyway. Well, actually, no, it's one more out. My bad. Wrong. I read this wrong. It's over for the Nationals. If the Nationals come in the bottom of the night and get 3 outs, they're done. It's 11-8. Yeah. I know we lost last night, and we redeemed ourselves tonight. So hey. By the way, if you're looking at it, so this is one of those things where So that means that the Warriors that says a whole lot of things right now. If the Phillies win that game, that's gonna just say makes up for last night though. It makes up for last night when we lost, so it makes up for that one. Last night we kind of didn't win last night's game because yeah, we lost last night game on 1-4, so 4-1. So now this one is 11-8, yeah. Yeah, so that just saying we do much better tonight than we did last night because because last night's game was just like, was like a terrible game. So this game right here is the one that kind of gonna say like the Phillies are doing way better. And this game just shows everything. The Miami Heat pick is in, yo. The Miami Heat pick is in. I wonder who the Heat gonna get, cause I wonder who they gonna get, cause whoever the Heat get is gonna be something good, If I just yeah, cause when watch when you're right, stop when you're so so I didn't look at the whole game at all. That's a good feeling because when I cover game 3 and 4 on tomorrow night and Wednesday night, tomorrow night and then Thursday night, it's gonna be really good because then that's gonna be And same thing, 'cause that's the last two games of the 4-game series. Yeah, so it's gonna be really interesting to see how it goes. Yeah, commercial right now. So this draft's going by fast, yo. Oh, they saying the Phillies tailgate saying if the Phillies hold on in the game right now, the Phillies hold on, then Ryan Cook will get the win for the game. Even though he messed up, he might get the win for the game. So the Phillies hold on, they actually get 3 outs from the Nationals, and then the Nationals strike out and win the game. Then Ryan Cook will get the win, even though he kind of messed up. So that will be like a whole, but that would be kind of good in a way. And then he didn't do a lot, but he. Man, I wonder who he gonna get because they're gonna be a good team because yeah, I'm also your team because of them. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Who want to come to South Beach? They gonna play in Miami, with the 13th overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft. The Miami Heat select Nate Avent, a forward from the University of Tennessee. Wait, well, Nate Avent is going to Miami. Hey, for the Heat. You gonna have Giannis Antetokounmpo and Vi Portis Jr. as your damn teammates. Hello, the Griffith your teammate. Hello, you gonna yeah, you gonna be on the same team with Giannis, who won an NBA title. What the Bucks and you gonna be on the same team with Giannis and Vi Portis, two guys who won the NBA Finals with the Bucks, who now in the Heat, and and Giannis have dropped 88 points in the game. So yeah, you got a good veteran on your team. Two great players who have been to the finals before and won it with the previous team, the Bucks. So now they're your new teammates. So this is gonna be interesting because it's gonna be good for Nate because at least Miami's a nice city to live in. Nice, they got nice weather down there, and and that's supposed your head coach. Yeah, yeah, that's gonna be good. Yeah, yeah, Nate is happy to be on the Heat and stuff. Like so it's 13-8. Damn, the first need to stop scoring runs then, cause in this game I never win. Cause yeah. last time the Phillies scored this many runs, it was against the Mets. And I know they dropped 15 runs in the Mets hits, and you know, that was interesting in the Mets series, and you know, so you know they did that, and that was interesting. The Charlotte Hornets up next. This is the team that Michael Jordan owns, and this is the team that Michael Jordan is the owner of. I mean, the NBA legend Michael Jordan owns. Yeah, so you know this is gonna be interesting. Who wants to be on the same team with LaMelo Ball on the Charlotte Hornets? Who wants to go over there to Charlotte, North Carolina, and be on the same team with LaMelo Ball? 'Cause you know, man, that you know gonna be your teammate if you know, you know. So that's gonna be an interesting one right here. Where's the mic up there? Don't say that. What's next? Don't say that Star Wars. So I'm gonna check that. Damn! The first they stop scoring damn runs, they about to get 15 runs again. Cause they only got 14. They about to do the same thing they did with the Mets. I remember on Saturday night they did it in that game against the Mets in Philadelphia, and they dropped 15 points in their head. Yeah, you know how that was. But I already know what's gonna happen. The Phillies gonna go into Wednesday night's game and not be able to score no goddamn runs because they dropped 15 tonight. Watch, because they know that they're gonna go into Wednesday's game, game three, not be able to score no damn runs, and then lose game three, and then go into game four and try to win that one. Yeah, because they know. The last time the Phillies went on a scoring tear like this, Star Wars, they couldn't score no runs in the next game. But that was only a 3 game series against the Mets. But this one's a 4 game series, so like you know, I bet you that tomorrow they ain't gonna be able to score like this again, cause you know, Zara's gonna get the win anyway, and then you know, so that's gonna be probably a thing. But they ain't gonna score like this again. And then game three though, in game three, Slim, they getting slapped around in game three. In game number two, they getting slapped around like that in game two. Like it's 14-8. It's 14-8. And they about to lose. The Nationals about to lose game two. They lucky they won game one on Monday night. They lucky for that one, but tonight they getting pulverized right now. So this is you know it's not a good night for the. If I was a National fan, I don't know why you went to that game tonight just for your team to drop 8 runs and that's it. Yeah. All right, the Hornets are on the clock, and the Hornets pick is in. The Hornets pick is in. Here we go. with the 14th overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select with the 14th overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Hanson Sienbeck, a forward from the University of Washington. He ain't bad for the damn Hornets. Hanson Sienbeck, a forward from the University of Washington. Well, I don't know too much. I don't know too much about him, but the Hornets got this guy. Hanson Sienbeck. He's from Worcester, Germany, so he's a Germany player. So I don't know much about Germany players like that. So yeah, so right. And the Bulls pick again because the Bulls pick twice in this draft. They picked that forward, number four. They pick again number 15. So the Bulls pick twice. So I wonder what the Bulls gonna get at pick 15. So there's a second pick in the first round. So I wonder what they're gonna get. You know, the Bulls got the second pick in the first round. So I wonder what they're gonna get. I wonder what Josh Chicago was gonna get with the second pick in the first round. So like hope they get somebody really good for them because the first one they got was really good. Hope the second, the Bulls have on the clock again, yo, for the second pick of the ninth. Oh yeah, Jay Singer is pitching for the Phillies. I saw that. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. So I'm not saying tonight because I'm not doing the Phillies game. I'm doing the draft. So yeah, so because the whole Phillies game tonight, so I'm doing the one tomorrow night. So Yeah, on the Thunder got 2 picks in this draft too. The Thunder pick again at number 17. And then the Grizzlies pick again at number 16. The Hornets pick again at number 18. Well, the Spurs do got to pick in the first round, pick 20. Yeah, I forgot about that. And the Hawks pick again at number 21 and 23. So, yeah, so, as much as his life, I would let him know what his team gonna get because, he left the stream like that. So, no, tell me there's a home run. Don't say that Stones. Oh, it is, but then that's on the national side. The nine zone. That ain't really on the, thought you said was home for the Phillies because I would have been like. That game is done. 14-9, Phillies win. That game was done. Nancy just got spanked. Bryce Harper and the rest of them made the Nationals look like they can't do nothing. Yeah, the Phillies raised to 43-36, and they take game 2. And then the Phillies and the Nationals both won the game. The Nationals won on Monday night. The Phillies won Tuesday night. And now they got 2 more games to go. So the Phillies got to try again on Wednesday night to try to see if they can replicate the same thing. But tonight, they're going to see if that happens. And then, so from there. So the Phillies got to see if they can replicate the same way they just played. Because if they can't do that, I don't know what else to say. Back to the NBA draft. So, back to the NBA draft. So let's get back to that. With the 16 overall pick in the 2020 with the 15 overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Jalen Smolden, a guard from the University of Texas, and it's the second pick of the night. So I mean, this is good for the for the Bulls. So yeah, the Memphis Grizzlies on the clock again with the second pick of the night. Cause they picked him they picked at the third at number 3. So the Memphis Grizzlies got the second pick of the night. The first pick was pick number 3. Now the second pick is pick number 16. So let's see what the Grizzlies gonna do with the second pick of the night. At pick 16, who they gonna get? They already got the Grizzlies already got Kevin Rose, and so I wonder who they gonna get for the second pick at number 16. So it's gonna be interesting to see. And the Memphis Grizzlies are on the clock. The Memphis Grizzlies are on the clock with the second pick of the night at number 16. So I hope that they pick somebody good because they're gonna need this. Yeah, so Grizzlies still got a lot of time left. So anything can happen. So all right, the Memphis Grizzlies pick is in. Okay, so let's go back to the podium. That's what you not just said just now. With the 16th overall pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Bianton Schultz, a guard from the University of Idaho. Wow. Thunder said they go with their train, guys. And now the Thunder are picking up next. The Thunder are picking up next. They just traded for Vince and now they're picking next. That's y'all just traded for this man from the Thunder, from the Grizzlies. And now y'all picking at 17. Thunder don't need no more players. They don't need nobody. They don't need nobody else. They just got a trade from us freaking Sixers last year. But goddamn Jim McCain and shit. So they don't need anything else. And then they just got you know what? You know what? This is gonna be one of the things when people gonna talk about the dumbest this whole damn draft. Cause Thunder on the clock with the second pick of the night, and they picked at number 12, I think. Yeah, and they gonna pick again. Then the Hornets are picking again. They picked at 14. They picked at number 18. Wow, this is one instant draft night, yo. This the one. No, it's gonna be easy for Jimmy Kane to get used to the new guys getting drafted. Them getting a chance to get to know them and stuff and see how the chemistry's gonna work. Because that's gonna be interesting. Because how they gonna get along with him. And how Jimmy Kane gonna get along with the people that got drafted to the Thunder. Like how they gonna get along with the son of the head plus Vincent Shooting that's get traded to them. Plus over there they're gonna get a number 17 that one as well. So it's gonna be interesting, how they all just vibe with each other and so. So this is like one of those things, man. Bet you Jimmy K probably watching the draft on his TV until like the Thunder just got somebody at pick number 12. And then they're gonna get and then they just trade and then they traded with the Grizzlies to get Vincent Johnson. So yeah, so then they picking at 17. So it sounds like this is interesting for them. Which is kinda interesting because Thunder pick is in. And I wonder who the Thunder gonna get. The Thunder don't need no more players up the list. They don't need nobody else. The key free agents, they got none. But the Grizzlies don't have no key free agents anyway, so. Usually we'll trade the 17. Yeah, but some of the Grizzlies get the 2 second round picks and all that stuff, so you know. We will draft the 17th pick now. So the Grizzlies is to get 2 second round picks and a swap the pick number 16 with number 17. Yeah. I wonder who the Thunder gonna get. The Thunder get somebody good because they need it. No way. Number 7 with the Pistons. Moving back to number 21 for the third for 3 second round picks. Well, okay, so with a 17 overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Ibaka Ogi, a guard for the University of Stanford. All right. That looks like junior name right there. Okay. This trade is happening like young, so it's not with the stuff right now. Using back 5 slots, they're just doing everything. Just move back 5 slots in the pick, and pick up 5 second round picks by the Dukes. Cause yeah, I'm just putting everything tonight, like literally, like come on now. Can we not right now? It's one of those situations where it's like, okay, Grizzlies are cooking up something over there in Memphis because they doing something. Like every 5 minutes, Grizzlies always doing something. I just need to stop with this because it's like, here another thing for Slayers getting faded out here. And the Hornets on the clock with their second pick of the night at pick 18. So it's the person that the Hornets just drafted. He's not going to the Hornets. The guy that the Thunder just drafted, he's not going to Thunder. He's going to the Pistons, and yeah, going to the Pistons, and then so he's going to Detroit. On the Pistons, we're on the same team with Tobias Harris and all that, and then the Pistons, and then the Grizzlies are going to pick the trade the call up the Pistons and trade it. So now the Grizzlies are gonna pick at 21, and the Pistons get this the pick the Thunder just drafted the pick number 17. So he's going to the so Lillard's going to Detroit and stuff. So he's not going to Oklahoma. So you know, and the Grizzlies decided to move back to pick number 21 that was supposed to be for the Thunder. That was supposed to be for the Pistons. So, mm-hmm. So the Grizzlies out here doing a whole lot of stuff that is interesting. But then they changed the whole draft then, because now you can kind of see the Grizzlies are cooking up stuff. We have another 16 to 17, then 17 to 21, and that way. Alright, the Charlotte Hornets pick is on the clock. The Summer League is in. The next one, the 9 to 19. Yeah. I wonder who are the one's gonna get this pick right here. This is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting. All right. With the 19 overall pick, with the 18 overall pick and the 2026 NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Kristen Anderson, a guard from Texas Tech. Not bad for the Thunder right there. Not bad for the Hornets right there. Oh, we got the Raptors up next. I know the Raptors fans in Toronto want to know who they gonna get. The Raptors fans up next. I mean, somebody gonna be going to Toronto, Canada. Yeah, you gonna come out of America going to Toronto, Canada, and it's always the weather in Toronto is like, and I mean you gotta get a Toronto citizenship or something like that. You gotta get Canadian citizenship. I mean residency or whatever, because you come from America over there, so you would have to get like get a Canadian residency over there, like like what do you call it? You have to become like a resident over there and get the license to be a resident over there, because because you're gonna be a Canadian person, so everything in Toronto, Canada, the medical care is free over there, plus all that good stuff, so you don't have to worry about all that, so that's gonna be the next thing. So the Toronto Raptors are on the clock. Toronto Raptors up next, and Toronto Raptors on the clock. Raptor fans better get ready whoever y'all pick, because You got the fans gonna be interesting. Cause I know the Raptor fans gonna go crazy. Well, actually, cause I want to know what the Spurs gonna get because they're gonna go crazy. They were crazy when they drafted Victor Wembanyama last season. Last year's draft, they went nuts for that one. So I hope that Vic 20, the Spurs get somebody good because you know they know that Victor Wembanyama was the best choice, and I hope they get somebody good though. Because that way, because you have Victor Wembanyama as one of your veteran players. Yeah, you know that's gonna be good if you're on that team. Because then so that's gonna be a good thing. The Raptors up next, the Toronto Raptors. Yep, the boys from Canada. Yeah, good at much his team. Yeah, he loves the Raptors. Yeah. Yeah, this one's really interesting because we are 3 picks away from the Sixers pick, which I'm so excited. 3 picks away from the Sixers pick, and this is gonna be exciting because when we get the Sixers pick, it's gonna be interesting because not gonna lose myself for that one. Okay, with the 19th pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Allen Graves, a forward from the University of Santa Clara. That's not bad for the Raptors. Allen Graves, a forward from Santa Clara. That's not bad though, if you think about it. Yeah, so now we getting up to the San Antonio Spurs are on the clock at number 20. So the Spurs are up next, so it's gonna be one of those things where the Spurs are up next. And the Spurs fans are gonna go crazy on that one. And the San Antonio Spurs pick is in. Mm, all right. With the 20th overall pick and the 2026 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Jaden Coetzee, a forward from the University of Kentucky. The same university that I think Joel B went to. I think it was Kansas or Kentucky. No, I think Tommy Maxey went to the University of Kentucky. Yeah, that's a good one for the Spurs right there. Now the Detroit Pistons are on the clock. Hey man, whoever the Pistons get is gonna be good. And even a heavy who like I mean like well this way is like a good one that well is a good player for like yeah, this is gonna be interesting because I know like the. Yeah, 25th and pick is in, so this is gonna be interesting. With the 21st overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons, Karimi Lopez, a forward from Mexico. Hey, the Detroit Pistons got Karimi Lopez, a forward from Mexico. Hey, well that's good for the Pistons right there. Yeah, Mexico. Well, it's not too bad. Now the Sixers picks is up next. Oh boy. Now the Sixers right here. Sixers we on the clock. Oh my god. Nick Nurse, my guess you gonna pick him. This is gonna be interesting one here. This is where everything can go left, right. You never know which way it's gonna go. Ooh, the sixes on the corner. Oh my god, this is right here. Okay. This is gonna be really interesting right here. Oh, the Sixers pick is in. The Sixers pick is in. Oh, nah. Jesus. This is like, it can go either way. Our pick is in. The Sixers pick is in. Oh, hold your breath. If you're a Sixer fan, don't hold your head, hold your head, hold your heads. Our pick is in. Nick Nurse, very good. Hold it again. Because then you know the nerve wracking is like, oh, I'm sweating right now. This is in the same position last season, last draft, and when we drafted damn Jan McCain, and we know how that went. And viewers like oh, they didn't like that because they wanted the other one, that's on the Lakers right now, yeah. But then they like, well, this right here is gonna tell you everything. Okay, here we go. Here we go, Sixer Nation. Let's get Sixer Nation. You get ready for this one. Oh. With the 22nd overall pick and the 2026 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select. Come on, say the right thing. He drafted LeBron Berton Jr., a golf from Alabama. Welcome to the city of Philadelphia. Welcome to the 76ers team. Good pick right there. I think he's gonna last for the Sixers. I think he's gonna last. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the city of Philadelphia. Welcome to the Sixers organization. And you got Nick Nurse as your head coach. You got Mike Nurse as your president of basketball operations. And we're gonna keep you on the goddamn team because we're not trading you anywhere. So then. Yeah. Yeah, good. So that's good. Big Got the pick me up. And what position he play? I'm not sure. Hold on. Hold on. Let me find out that for you. He's a guard. That's what he is. I'm saying he's a guard. He's a guard. That's what he is. He's a guard. Yeah, because he's a guard. I think. Yeah. The guard players are not that bad. Now you can play alongside Tyrese Maxey. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting. And next is our starting card, so point guard. So he's he's a point guard. I'm not sure which one, because that's gonna be interesting. And I'm just reading about him just a little bit because I like to read about the draft picks just to make sure. Okay, this ability has excellent handles, which allows him to change speed and confidence with his own shot. He's a threat to score from long range and can generate instant offense. On the top part of the race, so he shows improvement as a playmaker this season. Okay. Well, Todd Rice got a backup point guard, which he didn't need it. Williams has really average and really steady keeping up with pace and passer resistant defender. He ranked profile better as a rule backcourt scorer than a starting point guard in the winning context. Okay. The backup, that's what we need. Because actually the starting, he's the backup. I get it. And made a good decision into returning to unreal youth. Okay, so he's like a backup that we need to talk to next year. Talk next year, get into the game. Vanning on when the GM gets, comes in and do a game and then makes he gets injured or something, that's kind of good. The backup right there. Even yelling and stuff. I just saying, looking at the new player team instead of wasn't shouting like I was screaming and stuff. If I was screaming and stuff, then that's one thing that I wasn't into. I was just talking no one tone, but I wasn't screaming like I wasn't screaming and stuff. But yeah, when I talk in no tone like this, I'm not screaming or anything. If you want me to be so quiet to the point where I can't even, I'm not saying about the picture and stuff. I can't. The people who watching the shit can't hear me. If I talk so low to the point where I'm like, and they can't hear me, then I'm like, yeah, because I don't want to talk too low to the point where someone watching the shit can't hear what I'm saying. And then it's like, I'm talking too low, you know. Yeah, so that's why, For the Hawks are next, and the Hawks got next to the Hawks they have 2 on 1. Yeah, the Hawks have one pick and pick 8. So now they got pick number 23. All right, let's see what the Hawks gonna get. Because I hope the last pick they had was really good. What are they gonna get this time? Oh yeah, let's see what that's what I'm waiting for the next pick. And then pick 24. I know she's waiting for that one. With the 2023 overall pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Jeremy Ejiofor, a forward from St. John's. Well, that's not bad for the the Hawks though. I mean, they can figure out a way to use this person, so interesting. And then up next is the NBA champions, the New York Knicks are next. The NBA champions, the New York Knicks, who just won the NBA Finals, are picking next. Yo. Then the Lakers will pick 25. I know. I bet you 9 out of 10. I bet you 9 out of 10 that the Lakers might pick Bryce James. Why? Because because LeBron James gonna have a potential at the NBA chance up next. who just won the NBA Finals. The champs are next. Well, yeah, the Knicks are next, the ones who won the NBA Finals. I know right there to do one for them. Kings of New York right now. To the New York Knicks are trading that 24th pick to the LA Lakers with pick number 25. Wow. That is wow. Ain't that about interesting? So even if the person gets drafted by the Knicks, even if the person gets drafted by the Knicks, they're going to the Lakers. Yeah, so wow. Yeah, I didn't watch any basketball after the Sixers were eliminated. I didn't either myself, so I didn't even watch the NBA Finals at all, cause cause I didn't do it cause I didn't cover it or nothing like that. So, and then so that's the reason why for that. But I ain't gonna force myself to watch it. Sixers eliminated. That's just how it was. Yeah, so it's gonna be an interesting one. So if you only call me if it's something happened to you, something bad happened to you downstairs. If something happened to you downstairs, I'm going in. Don't call about somebody's voice being loud and stuff. That's a waste of calling somebody's phone for that. One, I wasn't screaming. Two, I wasn't being loud. And I wasn't shouting like shouting and stuff. If I was shouting and stuff, then you can say that. But somebody's not shouting. I wasn't even shouting. I was just saying, yeah, I was just saying welcome to the team and stuff like that. If I knew player, I wasn't shouting and stuff. People that knew the difference between shouting and stuff. Somebody talking like this, hey, how you doing? What's up? That kind of thing. Now they were doing it in the town that's like over 25, then that's different. But if you're talking your normal tone, you're not screaming and stuff. It's not shouting. You gotta know the difference between shouting and normal tone. They're not the same pitch. Spike Lee right there with the NBA trophy. He right there. The fact that the organization let him even bring that trophy around is something. Yeah. That's it, available. Yeah, the Knicks got the trophy and stuff, yep. And then again, I give you always picture of be saying well, yeah, it raised the question of why the Sixers traded away Jim McCain, the guard that we had, to the Thunder last year, and who was already proving himself. Jim McCain was proving himself in the second season, just to go draft another guard, and William Fulton Jr. Yeah, that didn't make sense because you know, but I hope we keep this one because only being like after his rookie season, going to season year two, the next thing you know, he gets traded and stuff, and then it'd be okay, with the 2023 NBA, 2023 the third 23rd overall pick, 24th overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft. The 2026 NBA champions, the New York Knicks select Cameron Carr, a guard from Baylor. All right. Knicks gonna be stacked next season, I tell you that much. If you look at them. And one thing that Giannis forgot that he won a ring with the Bucks. He did. He just forgot about that one. He forgot he did that. Giannis was tired of being on the Bucks. I see Giannis wanted to get him Milwaukee. He really wanted to leave. He been with the Giannis been with the Milwaukee Bucks since he got drafted. He never left, so he wanted to go be somewhere else. He's proud that he got drafted by the Bucks. Giannis happy for that, and he thinks the organization they did for him, and the fans base for loving him. And now he wants to go see if the Heat fans are gonna love him. Everybody voted, so so he just want to see how that goes. I just hope Giannis don't get tired of the goddamn Heat. Be saying like he wants to go somewhere else soon. Like don't really start doing it, because then good call. Is that his dad? I think. That's just wondering if it is, because if that is Kevin Garnett's dad, that's saying a whole lot of things. Yeah, because then that would just tell you a whole lot of things. Lakers up next. The Lakers are up next. I won't say the Lakers on the climb. Yes, Sam, I do remember you saying, I didn't forget about you. Like I said, how can I forget about you? I remember when you came to the street the first night. I remember that. So I don't know how you're going to say it, but I didn't forget about you. You know what I'm saying? You have to say hey, because everybody remembers you. I do, Cinder, Star Wars, Snacks. We all remember you, so you're not a forgotten person, so. Oh, the Sixers get with Star Wars. Let me tell you. Let me go back. So the Sixers got very own Benito Jr., a guard from Alabama. Yeah, so we got the Benito Jr., a guard from Alabama. Yeah, so we got and we got because so that's a good one we got. So the Benito is ours now. So ooh, the Lakers. I'm not mad with the pick though. I ain't mad at it. So um, and maybe Roger is signing with the Lakers. I don't know how the whole season going with him. If he's signing with the Lakers, but if he does, hey, he's right there with he's right there with Ronnie Stone and the rest. So that's the thing. Question of the day is, they're gonna invest the payable. That is, hmm. And so this is gonna be still the Lakers pick is in. Ooh, okay. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna go either way. With the 2020 pick, the 2023 pick and the 2026 NBA draft, the Los Angeles Lakers, Diego de Lavinia, a forward from Spain. And Spain got some good players. They should be a second round pick. That's interesting. Yeah, the Denver Nuggets have names. So interesting. So the person that does the. And it's all the village. So. The nuggets on it. Nuggets because in. You got another trade coming down, This one is turns to the Denver Nuggets are trading at 26 to the San Antonio Spurs. Number for the 35 round pick and two first, second round picks. The Spurs pick 2 3 number 25. Oh, wow. Then with the 26th overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Terrence Reed Jr., a center from UConn, and he's going to San Antonio. The Celtics up next, the team that Tulane, but they're having a whole issue with, to give it a Taylor Brown. So, yeah, trade zone. They say they haven't worked on that thing. It's crazy how that happens. I feel like the pick that was sent to God is still good too. Yeah, so yeah, I can't believe that, right? That the Nuggets would would draft a center and then trade him to the Spurs. Like that is wow. That's wow. Yeah, the Sixers got a guard and the Nuggets got a center, but they trade him to the Spurs. So they need trade budget, but it was a league guard. And the Celtics pick is in. The Celtics pick is in. I done plays for this one, so the criticism you're still on the board that as well. If you don't go undrafted, because that'll be the worst thing. Yeah, Evans still here. He ain't drafted yet either. Dang. Here we go. Ooh, what the suck is getting. What the fans are probably watching. With the 27 overall pick in the 2026 NBA Draft, the Boston Celtics select Chris Scenic Jr., a forward from Houston. Hey, that's not bad for the Celtics right there. The next pick is the Minnesota Timberwolves, not the Nets. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's just news. We don't say that the Nets. You know you got it wrong. Yeah. This week is Minnesota. There's no. Yeah, I don't know where you getting that from. Because there is no. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that the Timberwolves have a new logo. They changed that. There you go. You can see the Timberwolves new logo. Columbus. Oh yeah, it is new. It is the Timberwolves and Nets because they got traded from the Knicks from the Nets. So yeah, yeah they are. Yeah. The Mets might get a chance to begin, so maybe Dusty might get somebody. So he won't be. So he will at least happy because they got the last pick of the draft. Wait. Here we go. Before the trade today, so the Brooklyn Nets will receive Julius Randle and a 2026 and a 2026. 20, so the Brooklyn Nets will receive Julius Randle and 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 the 2026 28 overall pick, and the Timberwolves will receive Muhammadu Gary and the 2026 33rd overall pick, and the Bulls will receive Nick Claxton. Wow. Right. Like I said, with the 28 overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select Joshua Jefferson, a forward for Iowa State. He's going to the Nets. He's going to the Nets. Yeah, fully traded. He's going to the Nets. So yeah, so the team was drafted him, but then he didn't trade to the Nets. So which is kind of interesting. And the way that he's in right now, the Bucks is where you're going to be playing in the NBA when the season starts in October. So you have to go far. The same thing that you're going to be playing basketball in the Bucks Suns, you have to go far. And the Nets got Joshua Jefferson. Cause the Timberwolves drafted him, picked him, but now he's gonna get traded. But Joshua Jefferson's gonna get traded to the Brooklyn Nets. So pretty much the Timberwolves drafted him, but he's gonna end up being in. He's gonna stay in Brooklyn, New York, which is where they are right now, and he's gonna be on the Nets. So yeah, but Cavaliers are next. Team that LeBron James, the team that James Harden's on. Yeah. Who's up next? The Cleveland Cavaliers. The boys from Cleveland. Mhm. Well, yeah, that's the actor who played that came from the Salem. Yeah. Yeah, some players have been traded, yeah, so that's how they do it. And one team drafts you, and then that team that drafted you trades you to the team that wants to get you on draft night. They do that, which is kind of like, yeah, you get traded on draft night, so pretty much you're not staying with the team that drafts you, which is kind of like, another team wants to get you. They call that team on draft night and say, okay, you pick next. And then that player that you pick, that trade them to us. So it's kind of like that person's actually was never really like that person is like, was not really judged by the team that they get traded to. Yeah, so I don't like why did they even do that. And now you get it soon, kind of get it. Yeah, so oh, the Cavaliers pick is in. We got the first year of the team. Then they trade him, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much how it works. So like how the so this happened the same thing with Nuggets. When the Nuggets drafted for Terrence Reed Jr. Right, they drafted him, and then Terrence Reed Jr. is now getting traded to the Spurs. So so the Nuggets drafted Terrence Reed Jr. But now he's getting traded. Now he's getting traded to the Spurs, so he's gonna be in San Antonio. So start his career. Even though the Spurs didn't draft Terrence Reed Jr., the Nuggets did. That's just how it goes. Mm, Cavaliers are the pick is in with the 29th overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft. The Cleveland Cavaliers select. The Cleveland Cavaliers select Alex Caruso, a forward from UConn. Okay, that's not bad for the Cavaliers. I mean, yeah, that's not bad. And he's getting okay. And now he's going to get traded to the Sacramento Kings. Hey, ain't that bad a while. But he's going to the Kings. Yep. You know what? You know the one thing about this one was it Slim Ellis Cohen just got drafted by the Cavaliers, right? Now he's getting traded from the Cavaliers, the team that just drafted him, going to Sacramento to play for the Kings. Yeah, well, so that just happened. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's happening. Sacramento Kings getting this guy. Dallas Mavericks are on the clock, and now the Dallas Mavericks pick is in. The last pick of the first round, so. You dropping trick bombs like left and right, oh god, that was nice wound. Yeah. Oh, just to give us right. What's the word? That's like when the trade's happening between the joy. Yeah, as soon as everybody's doing it, it's just like, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, the Sixers keeping the guy they picked. They're not trading him away. Yeah. With the 30th overall pick in the 2026 NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Cole Peter, a forward for Arizona. Amen. That's not bad. That's it. That's the first round, yo. The second round is tomorrow, and that's gonna be pick 31 all the way to pick 60, I think. Yeah, it's pick 31 all the way to pick 60 tomorrow night. So how did your TV get broken on Slim? How does that happen? They just say you had no cable because your TV didn't work. Cause, we're doing the Phillies tomorrow on Wednesday. Slim. Yeah, I'm doing the Phillies tomorrow because cause I already have the Phillies schedule. This Phillies game 3 already set. The stream's already set and scheduled anyway. So then. So doing that. Oh, the K box is bad. Okay, okay. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to thank you for tuning into the 2026 NBA Draft first round. So guys, I'll be back here tomorrow to do the Phillies versus the the Washington Nationals game 3 of the game 3 the 4-game series tomorrow night at 6:45 p.m. And so if you want to see the Phillies and Nationals game 3 out of 4, tune in tomorrow night at 6:45 p.m. It's gonna be a good one. And yeah, none of that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night, and I will see you guys tomorrow night for the next live stream.